I'm gatekeeping my best photography advice for any kind of photography. Always shoot against the light. And yes, it sounds very simple, but trust me, this is the most powerful tool I use all the time for any photography. Portrait, car photography, nature photography, anything. Day, night, doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter which camera you use, trust me. The thing is, you always need to keep your main source of light behind your subject. And as soon as I realized that, I never looked back. All of those pictures were taken with the exact same light situation. It's always behind my models. And trust me, if you want to add to your pictures this cinematic depth, always keep your sun or light, whatever, behind your subject. One tricky thing about this whole life hack is it doesn't matter how good your background is. I mean, you can have the best background in the world, but if the light right there is coming directly on your model face, it's just gonna be super flat and it's just not worth your time. Today in our world, even the iPhone can do that. So trust me, doesn't matter what kind of camera you have, film, digital. Actually, with film is going to be even easier because they have more, depth originally. It's going to be even easier with the film cameras. If you are shooting at night, for example, and you don't have a sun, right? It doesn't matter. Nothing changes. You still have like the main source of light coming from anywhere. So just keep it behind. Simple as that. If you don't have a sun, if the weather is like, cloudy and there are no shadows, just use the palm trick. Just check the light where it's coming from, and guess what? Keep it behind your subject. Or you can use a sun seeker or whatever this application is. I have no idea if it's paid or is it free. I know that it works, like you can check where the sun is or is gonna be at the particular time of the day, which is convenient, and I have never used it. Maybe I should. But anyway, if you don't have this application, just use a palm to check where the light is coming from and keep the light behind your subject. That's it. It's just probably the easiest trick you can use from now on, and it's gonna improve your pictures like instantly. And don't be afraid. Like I know a lot of people who are like super stressing about taking pictures against the light because it's gonna be like overexposure or something. You can use a flashlight. If you are so stressed about over or underexposing your picture, just use a flashlight to, compensate the shadows on the subject you are taking pictures of. Or use a reflector, any sort of reflection is gonna be okay. I don't use flashlight, I don't use the reflectors. I never use it. I feel like I like the pictures already, so I don't use this. But again, if you are stressed and you are not sure if this is gonna work for you, you can compensate the shadows with a flashlight or reflector or any source of light, like an additional source of light. But still, the main thing is try to keep your subject, the light source, behind your subject. I want to say more about this thing, but I can't. It's just as simple as it seems. And I know that sometimes you come on the location and you're like, all right, so this is the place we were talking about. We have the light coming from, not behind, just like from the front. My advice is, if you're not sure where the light is coming from on your location, you need to come day before the photo shoot to check at what time you're gonna have this light from the back. And then on your day of the shooting, you will come prepared and you will know what time you should be there at, so you will have the light from the back. This is what I do for all of my shootings. I just check if I have like a particular spot that I want to take my pictures at. I just go there, I check the light, and then I come back at the photo shoot day and I do this whole thing prepared, I don't know, sometimes things actually can be easy, just one simple thing can just dramatically change your pictures, the way you take them and the way you prepare to take them. And I am a photographer with 12 years of experience, and all of those 12 years I've been using this one thing. And why I am so proud of this secret is I actually realized that myself. I've been looking on my pictures, you know, some of them are great, some of them are like super flat, and some of them are just, you know, cinematic. And I'm just like, I see the pattern. All the time when I prefer the picture, the sun or any light was from behind. And I'm like, oh my god, the top secret of this world at that time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna ever take pictures with a different light. And okay, sometimes I do take pictures with a different kind of light, but 99% of my pictures are taken with the same one light setup. Well, I guess it is simple as that. And that was it. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Jean Black over now.